Action!
Hi, I'm Harrison Pincus. Oh, and I'm playing David.
I'm John Brems, and I'm the narrator.
I'm Lexi Duma, and I'm play Patty.
I'm James Welsh, and I'll be reading the conclusion.
I'm Lauren Paris, and I'm doing the introduction.
I'm Grant Evers, and I'm playing Jimmy.
Attention, please. Thank you. It is my greatest pleasure to welcome you as head chairman of the NPA, or National Parents Association, as you may well know, to the 2008 Parent Awareness Convention. It is also my deepest honor to introduce to you the subject in which this year will revolve around. I am pleased to announce that said topic will be the unintended wickedness of children. Yes, I'm sure that this confusion has struck you as I have read those words, for who could have forgotten the cheerful taste of last year's convention? And even as we shy away from this topic's wickedness, we must embrace it as a truth. You may question us with petty excuses such as, what if this induces paranoia? Or, what if I take time out of my day to monitor my child to find that he or she isn't as you say? I will retort beforehand with this statement. A moment with your child is never a moment wasted. So, without further ado, this year's production. Thank you.
We begin by David directs Patty in a game of Simon Says. Jimmy interrupts the game by coming over unannounced.
Simon says, touch your toes. Simon says, put your hands on your head. Sit down.
All of a sudden, a knock at the door interrupts their playing. Patty is on the fence about letting Jimmy in, but reluctantly opens the door.
Hey, Patty, what's up?
I thought you were at soccer practice.
Hey, what are you doing? Want to play?
Patty is annoyed by the process of playing with Jimmy, but becomes aware of a way to trick him.
I can't. My mom said no.
Well, can I at least get my Super Power Ranger? I think I left it here last time.
Wait here. I'll get it for you.
The door is closed on Jimmy's face.
David, go hide in the toy chest and find your Power Ranger.
Patty, don't be silly. Let Jimmy in.
Patty opens the door for Jimmy.
I couldn't find it. Maybe you should come back another time.
No, I need it now. I'll just go find it.
I couldn't find it in the toy chest. I told you.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm her neighbor, and I'm looking for my Power Ranger.
I'm looking for a Power Ranger too.
Oh, I'll pitch in and help.
Why are you playing with him? Let's trick him so we can play again.
I know. Let's play hide and go seek. Hey, Jimmy, want to play hide and go seek?
Sure, I'll be it.
No, I want to be it.
Okay.
David is hiding in.
1, 2.
David is hiding in the living room. Jimmy is hiding in the toy chest.
6. Ready or not, here I come.
She'll never find it here.
Simon Says, stand on one foot. Simon Says, touch your head.
In the meantime, Jimmy calls his mom to find out what he's been doing. Jimmy emerges from the toy chest and walks into the living room where Patty and David are.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, we couldn't find you.
Oh, that's okay. I have to go home for dinner now.
Me too. See you, Patty.
Bye.
Bye, Patty.
passive voice is something that has been used by authors for many centuries. It's one of the most effective ways to send messages to your readers without using excessive dialogue. We were sure to use this exchange of voice and structure throughout our skit. When using the statement David directs, we had set out to make sure that David was obviously the one in charge. If our words had been different, or we had simply forgotten to point out that it would have been more difficult to picture her as being an object rather than a subject. Patty is given the title of object yet again. 1, by the active statement Jimmy interrupts, and 2, by the passive statement that reads, Patty is annoyed by the prospect of playing with Jimmy, but becomes aware of a way to trick him. She is annoyed, but Jimmy is the one in charge because his knocking is the reason behind her actions. Although this sentence is passive, there is a hidden sign of her beginning to rise to occasion. Yes, Jimmy is the one causing her to be annoyed, but he is also the reason behind her trying to figure out a plan. Although he is still in charge, he is paving the way to become an object. We next choose to give Patty more of the power than before. She slams the door in Jimmy's face, thus meaning that she is the one who ends the conversation in her terms, not the other way around. Instead of reluctantly allowing him in, she decides she wants to be the one directing. This sentence also revolves around the opening of the door. We choose to make this one active to better signify her transformation. She is the one to open the door without Jimmy telling her, thus making the conversation again in her control. The next two are indeed passive statements and both revolve around the two males. They are both hiding not because they wanted to, even though they may, but because they were told to do so. Although Jimmy is in the object position at the moment, we couldn't give all the power to Patty. In the real story, Peronella and her lover could only mess around together when the husband was in the pot. His getting out of the pot signified them needing to end, thus meaning that he did still have some power. We gave Jimmy the active sentence revolving around him calling his mother because we were aware that he still needed some of the power that the role he signifies was given in the original.
All right.